guys, welcome back to Hike Oregon. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to properly recover from a long and strenuous hike. If you are new here, welcome to the Hike Oregon family. I make hiking and backpacking vlogs as well as gear reviews and just general tips and tricks videos to help you become a more confident hiker and backpacker. If you enjoy content like that, click that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every time I make a new video. And if you want more content from me, you can support me over on Patreon, where for as little as just $1, you get extra content throughout each month. All right, so this will be a pretty quick video. I just wanted to go over some tips and tricks on how we can properly recover after a long strenuous hike. This will just make it more enjoyable for future hikes, and this will also make the days post-hike not so painful, and just sometimes you just feel like shit. It happened to me many times where, I go on a backpacking trip or just a super strenuous day hike and I come back and I feel like I got hit by a truck, and I can sometimes feel like that for 3 days post hike. So not ideal, especially if you have other hiking plans or plans to do other things. My first tip is to, after the hike, rehydrate strategically. So keep in mind your electrolytes need to be replaced. Doesn't matter the season. People are like, oh, in the winter I don't sweat, I don't need electrolytes. That is false. You are sweating even in the winter, you're just not sweating as much and you're not noticing it as much because it's cold. I have in multiple videos talked about hydration during the hike. Now we're talking about post-hike. You still want to replenish your electrolytes post-hike, even if you were drinking electrolyte drinks on the hike. Post-hike, I always have like a liquid IV packet in the car. So as soon as I get back to the car, I make my little drink and I will drink that on my way back home. My next tip is to eat something within 1 to 2 hours of the hike, ideally. We always have snacks in the car because typically we are driving multiple hours to our hikes. Some of us live in places where, you just drive 20 minutes and you get to like an amazing location. I do not. I have to drive at least an hour, if not like an hour and 20 to get to somewhere really epic. That's not just like an in-town hike. So I'm driving over an hour. So I like to have post-hike snacks in the car, whether that be like a banana, some chips, or like a yogurt drink. I had that recently. That was really delicious afterwards. I just kept it in the cooler. Just something. A cookie. Sometimes a cookie is great, but just have something. And then when you get home, make sure you have like a substantial meal pretty quickly. I am sometimes not great at this. Sometimes it's multiple hours after I even get home. And so at that point, like my muscles are just basically eating themselves because I am so hungry. Ideally, get home, eat something right away. Our favorite thing to eat is burgers after a long hike. Has the right amount of protein, 20 to 30 grams you kind of want to do after something strenuous like that. You get the carbs with your bun, you get some veggies in. It's just overall a great thing. That's what I crave. Like after a hike, I'm wanting a burger. The best thing to do is probably on your way home. If you're driving through one of these like, cute little mountain towns like Mackenzie Bridge or Oak Ridge or Sisters or something, just stop and grab a burger. That's probably the best thing. My next tip is to keep moving, which is something none of us want to do after, let's say, hiking 10, 12, 13 miles. Obviously, we get in the car, we drive home, and then we're stiff. So Ideally, you want to like stop at least one time. I usually do because I have to pee, but stop like one time on your route home, especially if it's a multiple hour drive. That way you won't get as stiff and sore. Also, something that I don't do, but you probably should do, is after you eat your wonderful burger dinner, maybe just like walk around the block instead of, hey, now I want to relax and sit on the couch for the rest of the night and watch a movie. I'm pretty sure that's what all of us are doing after a strenuous hike like that, but it will just make you more sore the next day. Stretching is also something I'm not super great at, but don't do as I do as I say. Stretching, so important. Really, you should be stretching like right after you finish the hike, like before you get in the car. That's ideal. And then stretch when you get home. You'll feel a lot better. Like the times I have done it, I feel so much better. My next tip is to elevate your legs and feet. Usually, especially in the summer, your legs and feet can get kind of swollen, especially after a long hike and then a long drive. That is like the worst combo for me. Sometimes my feet don't want to go in my sandals because they're just swollen. Well, especially right now. This condition doesn't help your swollen feet, but it feels really nice. And I'm sure if you guys are going home and sitting on the couch and watching a movie, just elevate your feet. It'll feel really wonderful. Or have your husband rub your feet. That's a good option too. While they're elevated on the couch cushion, just nudge a little bit. And hi, my feet are sore. I just hiked 13 miles. Okay, and then get good sleep. I mean, in general, you feel better when you get good sleep, but especially because your body is recovering when you're sleeping. That's very important. Like if you're going hiking on a Saturday, sleep in on Sunday. Like, don't even worry about the chores and the meal prep and all the weekly bullshit that you have to do. Just like sleep in and get as much rest as you can, because that's how your body recovers for the next adventure. And speaking of the next day, I know we don't really want to move around a ton, especially if we're sore after a long hike, but going for just a gentle walk that next day will help immensely with the following days. I'm usually not one that gets sore from like workouts or strenuous things right the day after. I'm more of like the day after that. So if I do all of these things the day after, I won't feel sore at all, in the coming days. Whereas if I don't do any of this, and then I'm like sitting in my office all day on Sunday and I went on a 13-mile hike on Saturday, I'm going to feel it on Monday, like a lot. And I'm going to be super sore. So even if it's just taking the dog for a walk, or my friend Holly likes to go for a gentle run, 3 miles, that's it. Those are my quick little tips. I hope you learned something. If you have any recovery tips, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Make sure to check me out over on Instagram. That's where I post all of my recent hiking and backpacking adventure pictures. And if you want to hike and backpack here in this amazing state of Oregon, we're here, right? This is the PCT. We're here on the PCT, guys. You can hike here as well. Check out my website, hikeoregon.net. You'll find tons of day hiking, backpacking info on there. In the summer, I talk about summit hikes, wildflower hikes, all that kind of stuff. And on the website, you'll also find access to purchase all of the hiking guidebooks that I've written over the years. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next adventure.